Hello and welcome to Prudent Media News. Now look at the headlines. Oscar Fernandez's appointment as head of Congress's ticket screening committee stuns many heavyweights. Insiders call it a big blow to family politics, plans of many. China says Indian ore exports have dropped to 15%. Industry players demand mechanism to check illegality while protecting legitimate business. Don't label mining industry as criminal because of few. Industry fears that decline in growth of steel industries and competition from other countries will reduce exports to 40 million tons by 2016. International superstar like Michelle Yeoh and French filmmaker Luc Besson to attend IFFI, Raima Sen, Dinu Moria, Prem Chopra to make the festival star-studded. Gave a chance to everyone and it paid off, says India coach Savio Madeira after victory over Malaysia. India's confidence gets a timely boost ahead of Zambian challenge. And ticket sales for Zambia friendlies will begin on Saturday. GFA appeals to affiliated clubs to help bring spectators for Golden Jubilee celebration matches. And now the news in detail. This might come as a big shock to some of the heavyweights in the Congress party. Congress High Command has appointed a 5-member screening committee to scrutinize different names for tickets in Goa election. This committee is headed by senior Congress leader Oscar Fernandez. Insiders say that this is a big blow to family politics, plans of many. Oscar Fernandez taking over as the head of the screening committee has caught many senior Congress leaders off guard. Congress President Sonia Gandhi announced a 5-member screening committee to scrutinize names of candidates for tickets during assembly election. Following are the names of the committee: Oscar Fernandez, head; J.S. Brar, desk in charge; Shivaji Rao Deshmukh, senior leader; Digambar Kamath, Chief Minister of Goa; Subhash Shirodkar, GPCC President of Goa. Local Congress leaders see this move of the High Command as a big blow to the heavyweights who are trying to fetch tickets for their kith and kin. Many Congress leaders were upset with Brar's growing proximity to some of the local bigwigs. Some of the Salsette congressmen are worried as former Navili MLA Luisin Falero is considered a close associate of Oscar. Following is the usual procedure that the Congress party follows while selecting candidates. Pradesh Election Committee invites applications. Pradesh Election Committee shortlists names. Names are sent to Central Election Committee. Central Election Committee selects 2 names each. Names are sent to Congress High Command. High Command selects 1 name, sends list. Some of the heavyweights are troubled as the screening committee will go through the list once Pradesh Election Committee shortlists names. They will most probably give final recommendations to Sonia Gandhi. Oscar is considered as one of the senior most congressmen and many equations are disturbed due to his appearance on the ticket selection scene. Bureau Report, Prudent Media. India's exports to China have dropped alarmingly in recent years. According to figures given by Chinese ore consumers, exports from India to China have dropped to 15% this year. Industry players have asked for addressing the issue of illegality in the trade while ensuring that the legal business does not get affected.
A 2-day international conference on iron ore and steel-making raw materials is underway in Panji. The conference aims at discussing the problems faced by Indian iron ore and steel industry in India. Representative of Chinese Embassy in India, Pang Gang, highlighted the steep decline in Indian ore exports to China in recent years.
Due to some reason, India's exports of iron ore was continuing to drop, while the share of Indian iron ore in China's market dropping accordingly in recent years. In the first half of this year, Indian iron ore exports to China witnessed the market share decrease to 15% from 25% in 2005. Even so, the majority of Indian iron ore are shipped to China, which accounts for over half of India's merchandise export to China.
GCCI President Mangirish Pairaikar stressed on the need for a mining policy to protect the business.
What is more important is that mining industry be a nodal industry and try to facilitate getting all these NOCs as per the law. As per the law, we do not want any illegality to be, there. Goa Chamber of Commerce and Industries has made its stand very, very clear by condemning the illegality that is there. We need to be proactive. We need to be very, very efficient. We need to be keeping our ears and eyes open and help the government to track these illegal elements so that, the legal people, the people, law-abiding people who have been in the trade are kept on going. Just merely putting a ban will not suffice.
Our reporter Jason Suarez with video journalist Ravindra Darvi.
Iron ore industry experts say there could be a severe decline in future iron ore exports. They say growth of steel industry in India and competition from other countries like Australia and Brazil will reduce exports to 30 to 40 million tons by 2016. Players also say the Indian mining industry is going through a bad phase, with the press labeling them as criminals. Various stakeholders in the iron ore industry have gathered for a two-day international conference that began on Thursday. Problems affecting the industry were addressed at the conference. Chief Economist of the Ministry of Steel's Economic Research Unit, Dr. A.S. Firoz, said that there could be a decline in iron ore export in future.
Indian exports will come under significant competition. A lot of investments have taken place in Australia, in Brazil in recent times, and most of these have been at huge capital cost. A lot of assets were required at the highest valuation. It's not that the iron ore exports actually will fall due to government restrictions. There, I'm not foreseeing any great government restrictions on it at this moment, but it will fall by its own logic, by its own market dynamics. And it is ultimately, iron ore industry will have to cater to the local demand first.
Vice President of Sesa Goa Limited, A.N. Joshi, said that the industry is going through a bad phase. He added that the government should promote low-grade ore instead of high-grade ore.
When Indian mining industry is going through a very bad phase, all of us are being termed as criminals today by press, whether we are right or wrong. So it's good time to sort of express oneself.
Our reporter Jason Suarez with video journalist Ravindra Dalvi. International superstars like Michelle Yeoh and French filmmaker Luc Besson will grace this year's IFFI. Indian film personalities like Raima Sen, Dino Moria and Prem Chopra will also make the film festival star-studded. IFFI will pay homage to legends like Jagjit Singh, Bhupen Hazarika and M.F. Hussain. International celebrities like eminent French filmmaker Luc Besson and international action super actress Michelle Yeoh will give a world celebrity touch to this year's IFFI. Like every year, this year IFFI will pay homage to 11 personalities. They will also showcase their films. This list includes ghazal master Jagjit Singh, director M.F. Hussain, cinematographer S. Ramachandra, production designer Samir Chadda, singer Bhupen Hazarika, director Mani Kaul, Richard Leacock, Adolphus Mikas, Sidney Lumet and Tariq Masood. In the retrospective section this year, they will showcase Tamil cinema by director K. Balachandra. The schedule till 28th November has also been published. Each day, 3 cinemas will be shown at Ravindra Bhavan. Apart from cinematic Guinness on show in this 42nd International Film Festival of India, luminaries like Bertrand Tavernier, Lawrence Kaddish, Adur Gopalakrishnan, Dan Woolman and others along with glamour celebrities like Raima Sen, Dino Moria and Prem Chopra will grace this movement of cinematic excellence. Our reporter in Panchi Laukik Shilkar with video journalist Sunny Narvekar. It's time for a short break. Stay tuned.